Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ball game.
The 1-2 on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos.
Into the box, Carlos Mendoza, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bostic is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Mike Burris. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Number 10, David.
Into the box now, David Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Ball's up.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Number 25.
Standing in, Omar Feliz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Low grounder to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Into the box, Maxwell Castillo. He reached on a single in his first try.
Maxwell Castillo.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Ramirez into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Joel Nieve comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Alberto is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Adam.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Striding in, Russell Thayer. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Popped straight up. Ramirez moving to his left. 2 down. Now at the plate, Carlos Mendoza. He's 0 for two thus far in this one.
Fielder, Carlos Mendoza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Leading off the inning, Mike Burris, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hit on the ground is short. Ramirez gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in, David Hernandez.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now here it comes.
Hernandez.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball foul down the left side. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 once more. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. David Hernandez is the second out in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball, and yet another strikeout here, his 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Hiroki Saito has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Hiroki Saito.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And it's a 4-3 finish. He took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kenneth Gardner earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jake Murphy wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Bay Sox. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
The game's future stars are on display
now,
as minor league baseball comes your way on the Kenneth Gardner starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
The second baseman.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Welch aboard here at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Left side. And that's going to be a base hit as they string together back-to-back hits to start the afternoon.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
The right fielder.
So coming to the plate, A.C. Reed. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. Runner back standing. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Luis Blanco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. A ball and no strikes. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. The set and the 1-1. 1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now at the plate, Carlos Barrios. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. The pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So digging in now, Cecil Monticelli, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Monticelli.
Strike taken up in the zone. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
0-1 the count. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Russell Stein, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Ken Coggin. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning. Standing in, A.C. Reed. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Reed.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
2 balls and a strike. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Swing and a little blooper to center. Fellows on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. So striding forward now, Luis Blanco. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled off. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Gardner will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jared Nance. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That's the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Barrios, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Reed stands at second with 2 gone. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him late next pitch there with a.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Leading off the inning, Chad Bennett. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in now, Sean Welch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Bostic is right there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Ken Coggin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Coggin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, A.C. Reed. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounded to third. Alberto has it. And there's out number 2. Now in the box, Luis Blanco.
The first base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Blanco.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And Bowie is out in front, 3. Leading off the inning, Jared Nance, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Straight up, straight up, straight
Popped up. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now batting. The center field.
Into the box, Carlos Barrios.
Rodrigo.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Cecil Monticelli. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Chad Bennett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Slider is right there, 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be
three.
I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Sid Hirsch has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenneth Gardner earns win number 7 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Bay Sox, 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 21 runners on base. Time of the ball game.
A pitcher who's been inefficient from the stretch of late is given a coach up.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game weekend series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Portland Sea Dogs. The Bay Sox are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Brian Snyder, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod.
Out. 3.
Now at the plate, DeAndre Henley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Sea Dogs,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Ryan.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Francesco Gonzalez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And ending in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. In now, Mark Lerma. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, number 77.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one. Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Batting 6. The catcher.
He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Rich Montes. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Manny Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
That's shortstop, Manny.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Another 0-2 home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Connie Crump. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Connie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Ball.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air.
2-2.
And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in, DeAndre Henley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Brian Hirsch, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Francesco Gonzalez. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
77.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it.
Cut hold, no runner.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No. At the plate, Ezra Chassin. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rich Montes.
The designated hitter.
First offering on its way.
Montes.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Yep, 0-2.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in, Manny Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Connie Crump. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Curveball grounded towards second. Bostic is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DeAndre Henley. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 0-1 the count. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Hirsch.
Stepping in now, Brian Hirsch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Strike taken up in the
1
zone.
ball, 2 strikes.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back same way.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Hiroki Saito gets the call from the pen to take over on.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Bowie Bay Sox rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Kenneth Gardner earns his 8th victory of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Jake Murphy records the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at
A manager checks in with his ball club. A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news, even, than can initially be grasped. For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Kenneth Gardner makes his big league debut right after this. Kenneth Gardner steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully, he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter. J.D.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Martinez absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Mookie Betts, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First offering on its way. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. Gardner is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he should stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. They have ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
Gardner isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. Lowe scoops it up on to first, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. He went deep in the contest last night.
Mitch Moreland.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Batting 8.
Here's Brock Holt
the
now.
Center fielder, number 12.
As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1. Here's the pitch, and there's ball 1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. One and two to the Boston shortstop. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And another foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Again, another foul ball. 3-3. Into the stands. He got it. Digging in to try it again. Dustin Pedroia. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. That's popped up. Escobar shading to his right, and that retires the side. Now batting, Steve Pearce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 25, Steve Pearce.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Pearce, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
Mitch Moreland will be next. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Into the box now, Brock Holt. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit.
1-1-1.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in, Sandy Leon, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
1-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
1-1-1
down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A bounce side. Escobar over to his left, and there are 2 away now. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Gregory Infante is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 4. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Alex Claudio earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation.